This tutorial describes the calculation of a number of QSAR properties. We bring up the QSAR dialog box. There's a number of properties that we can compute. In particular, there is the surface and volume that will be described here. The volume is a pretty straightforward entity that appears on the status line here as soon as we push the button. Again, these calculations are relatively fast. However, with the volume and the surface area, there are some options here that are relevant. One is whether we're going to use a van der Waals surface to calculate surface and volume, or whether we're going to use a solvent accessible surface. This involves a probe sphere of a certain radius, and the radius is set here. If we want to, again, we can output these values to a results window, so that when we do a computation of the volume, we get, well, this doesn't, as it says, doesn't have any atomic contributions. The volume is a single number. However, the surface area has atomic contributions here that are add up to the total surface area. And this algorithm here, which is a slightly simpler one, has the same values for all hydrogens and all carbons and so on and so forth. It doesn't have specific values for each hydrogen, for example, like the other one does. This one has different values for each of the hydrogens. So that's the basic surface and volume calculations, and again, they depend upon the principal issue of whether we are doing a van der Waals surface or a solvent accessible surface.